Hey, what's up guys? Ron Natty Nate talking to you, and in this quick video I just wanted to talk to you about modifying the inner terrain. The inner terrain being our mind and our body. Our spirit is pretty much pure in my mind, so we don't necessarily need to modify the spirit. It's just here experiencing this life in this body with this mind. And the mind definitely tries to run the body, and the body a lot of times listens to the mind while the soul takes a back seat and just lets the mind and body do what they want to do. Being drinking alcohol, smoking cigarettes and cigars, and eating lots of flesh and lots of dairy products and eggs and these things that are really going to mess up the body. These things over time will mess up your body. There's all kinds of research out there. You can find out whatever you like. But in my mind, the terrain that I've modified within is these foods are very bad for me. So that was definitely something that I wanted to share with you guys, is how did I come to this mindset of thinking that these foods are necessarily bad for me? So modifying the inner terrain, it's a mindset shift. Whatever you have to do to shift your mindset. You know, watch a gross slaughterhouse movie every single day in the morning, maybe 30 minutes after you wake up. You want to be, I would say, watching, some positive affirmations, come up with some mantras and have those within the first 20 minutes when you wake up, because that's going to set the tone for your day. But to modify your inner terrain, if you've had some issues and some tricks going vegan, or going, say, even raw vegan, definitely want to switch up that mindset. And there's a lot of different things you could pull from to modify that inner terrain, but the mindset shift is huge. So whatever you got to do to shift that mindset, I would say go with it. Another thing too, modifying the inner terrain, would be getting your gut ready for the different kinds of foods you're going to be putting in there. Now, there are different things within us that are alive and thriving, and they want to live and they want to keep thriving. And so you have to feed them. You've got to feed those negative thoughts and energies, negative thoughts. So you want to prepare your gut for taking in these other kinds of foods that they're not necessarily used to. When you're used to eating very low fiber, high protein, high fat diet, when you start ingesting lots of fibrous foods, say fresh fruits and vegetables and lots of leafy greens and such, your body's going to have an issue trying to process those, because your gut flora isn't necessarily set up to break that stuff down. You've been feeding it a different kind of food, then it has set up itself an army of little dudes in there to break down those foods that are non-fibrous. So the more fibrous foods you eat, then you're going to be building up those other little dudes in there that are going to break down those foods a lot easier for you, and you're not going to have a lot of gas, and you're not going to have belly aches. The regularity thing is definitely going to come into your world. If you are, going to the bathroom, say, once a day or once every other day or once every 3 days, you're chronically constipated. Hands down you are, and you're going to be a little more regular. So that's also a different part of modifying that terrain, the inner terrain. I would say also to go easy on yourself. Take some time with this. If you're new to being vegan, take some time with it. You're going to go through some ups and downs. The mindset is huge. We're very, very powerful creatures, and we can do anything we want to do. So those are just a couple of quick little things that I would suggest. Modifying that inner terrain would be to think differently and put in the foods that are going to make you feel right, and remember that those foods are going to take a little time to get used to, at least a few months. Anyways, you guys, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. You can subscribe, and you can find me on other social media, Ron Natty Nate, on YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram. Till next time, guys. Love ya.